slow travel here this morning. Beautiful sunrise. Single cab, wedge behind us. Just dealing with a little bit of snow this morning. About 4 to 6 inches fell overnight, but it ended around 3 a.m. So they've had plenty of time to get it closed up. Now I don't know why this car's pulling over. Because they're scared to drive. If you're scared to drive, please get off the road. A little bit of snow travel, a little bit of slow travel this morning. See if we can't get around this guy on a hill. Not a very good place for him to stop, especially with me being in a two-wheel drive truck. She's pulling. She's pulling. Most of the roads are like this, just wet. A little bit of slush maybe in the middle between the tire tracks, but dealing with some winds this morning, about 30-mile-an-hour winds. So there's a light fluffy snow, so it's all blowing over on the road. But gotta get some fuel and head down towards Virginia. Well, we just shut the truck off and the saga ends. You guys should follow the saga of these two cars brought out of Chicago. What happened is the original delivery location in Baltimore would not accept them. They don't have any room. Tried for another location, wouldn't accept them, no room. And we're down here in Manassas, Virginia right now. We've got them on the wedge, both running dry. I got both of them running. I had to fix a battery cable on the Impala to get it running, but they were slightly damaged, not too bad. So I figured they would at least run for a little bit. There's no, well, the coolant's all running out of the Impala here. But the cool part is, I'll flip the camera around here, and these things are actually going to head to Georgia now. The guy I'm meeting here in Manassas, that's his truck. He's got a 9 car. Very nice truck. I have to ask him some things about it when it gets here. He's going to meet me over here, and he said he's just going to load them right up. Because I guess he's got a run, or is going to make a run to Georgia, and these are the first 2 cars that are going with him. So I'm going to get my stuff unloaded. He's on his way over. I'll have these sitting here running for him so he can load them right up on his truck. Help. They are not my problem anymore. Got them both running. He should be here any second. Get my extra money for bringing them down here from the customer. And we're off to pick up a few more, few trucks. End out this week in the snow. Try to get home at a decent time. Off to some foreign country they go. The saga continues. I'm about done with cars. I was talking to somebody about this the other day, and I think I've mentioned it a couple times on the vlog. I'm about done with cars. Till this freaking, maybe during the summer I'll haul them. I mean, come on now. This thing's got like 18 inches of snow in it. Brought my jump box. Alright. Brought my jump box. See if we can get this thing jumped. It's not just this car though. You should see the other 2 catastrophes I've dealt with so far today. One is a truck that's not going with me. One wouldn't start, needed 2 jump boxes. And guess I'm gonna have to clean this thing off because I gotta get the hood open on this thing. Well, good news is we got that up on there. Oh, so we've got one more. We were supposed to have 2 trucks, and I had this car here. It was a no sale, just needs to go back to the dealer. So it wasn't really a priority, needless to say, but this is one of my trucks. Got this big ass box up on the top. I'm gonna have to try to get down. I think it's like got like knots in it to hold it on there. So I don't need that coming off going down the highway. Can you hear this thing? It's got a dead miss. Hear it? So I gotta get this thing loaded up. It was stone dead. I'm scared to shut it off. It took 2 jump boxes and a in the service truck, these Mannheim service trucks have like auxiliary power, just like jumper cables permanently mounted to the vehicle, so they can just roll up, flip a switch, and have power to jumpstart stuff. So it took that and 2 jump boxes, so I'm scared to shut this thing off. It's been a day, it's been a week, but thankfully we're getting paid, we're making progress, and that's a good thing. So we're actually gonna pull this thing around the parking lot and grab lunch, and as long as this took, I don't know if we'll deliver these today or we'll just deliver them tomorrow, which will be Saturday. Well, good morning, guys. So it's cold. It is 18 degrees here, and the wind is blowing slightly, so I didn't do much recording when we were out there. Just loaded a set of old Farmall cultivators that head from Maryland to Rhode Island, which I'll explain here shortly and give you the rundown on that trip. I actually headed to pick up a set of ramps, aluminum ramps you saw earlier in this video. I broke one of mine, and Adam from Adam Kane Transport, a good friend of mine, has an extra set, and I always get his set fixed for him when I get mine fixed, so I'm going to borrow his and then take them to the welder and get them fixed up. Those aluminum ramps are great. They're so light, but they just don't hold up. The welds and everything just don't hold up like steel does. Got this old tree trimmer in front of us. I'm guessing they've got a lead car too. I didn't see the lead car, but probably a car back here. He's having to swerve into the center of the road when there's no oncoming traffic because of these trees off to the right, and needless to say, he's not clearing all of them, knocking quite a few down. It's funny watching this Subaru behind him swerve out of the way to try to avoid the branches coming down. Don't be this guy. He's got the diesel pump. All he would have to do is pull up another foot for me. Saw me try to see how long the hose was. Couldn't reach, and then just starts pumping fuel. So I guess we'll sit here while he fills up his Honda, because he's on company time. Works at the Honda dealership up the road. Well, there he goes. Anyways, we're getting ready to head back to swap out the mega cab for the single cab and get that Triumph, that Fiat off the trailer now that we have a good ramp. It warmed up quite a bit today. It was 16, 18 degrees. It's probably about 37 or so now, so it's making everything a sloppy mess, but I'm not that worried about it, because guess what's gonna happen tonight? I think the real feel at 6 a.m. tomorrow is 3 degrees. So I'm not too worried about the ground's gonna refreeze, and we'll get through winter time. Get back into some nicer weather, man. I don't mind a little bit of snow when I don't have anything to do. Now with being self-employed, it's really messed up scheduling, which, I mean, there's nothing you can do about weather, but still, it's just puts you behind. So I'm gonna get one of these ramps that Adam let us borrow. One's good, one needs some repairs, so when mine gets fixed, get his fixed up for letting me use his. So thanks again, buddy. Hope you got your truck back together. Adam knows the ins and outs of when it rains, it pours here in this business. This man has put thousands and thousands of dollars in his truck, which is 2018, I think, with 288,000 miles on it. But it's just like when one thing breaks, everything starts breaking. So let's get these ramps unloaded. This is a good one. Yep. Get these ramps unloaded and get this Fiat delivered. Now, this might not make sense to some of you, but having 2 trucks, that one is hooked to one trailer and one is hooked to the other trailer, I will make a payment on a vehicle, on another truck, just so I don't have to switch trailers, especially in this weather. You don't know how nice it is, especially when there's a load on the trailer, to have to switch them on and off constantly. Now, if I had something with hydraulic jacks, that'd be a different story. Or on a big trailer that put the landing gear down and drive in and out from underneath of it. But hand crank jacks, which I'll still have these trailers even if I do get something with hydraulic jacks, or when I get a trailer for the Freightliner, I'm still gonna have to hand crank jacks. So I will always have a second truck to where it's hooked to that trailer and it stays hooked to that trailer unless one of the trucks is having an issue. Beautiful sunset. Beautiful truck. Just kidding. We are going to pop in our new headlights. Waiting on my fender to get here, but I am headed out of town and I really don't want to be driving any longer with that busted headlight. Bulbs still work, but I've got new ones. Go ahead and get them popped in here. All right, well, I got new headlights in. Look pretty good. Let me turn the lights off here. They got black housings. Get that to shut up. See, look pretty good. Get this wrapped up here. It's getting cold.